Am I the a-hole for calling my sister-in-law pathetic during a family dinner? My fiancé, Chris, 24M, is the youngest in his family with two older siblings, a brother, 31M, and a sister, 29F. I, also 24M, have one sister who is 9 years younger than me. I don't put much stock into the whole "your birth order determines your entire personality" thing, but I do think it might enhance traits we already have. I've always naturally been a pretty quiet, even-tempered, nurturing kind of guy. I think I would still be all those things regardless. Having a little sister when I did just amplified them. Meanwhile, Chris was very much the baby of his family. He wasn't spoiled, just taken care of in the same way my sister is. I've known Chris's family since we were 16. I've never personally had any problems with them, but I did witness a few fights between him and his sister over the years. The fights were always about Chris being a golden child and either getting more privileges/attention than she did, or getting similar privileges earlier in life. I stayed out of it as this was between the two of them. I didn't see the point in stepping into family dynamics like that, especially since I would have been a minor at the time arguing with a woman in her 20s. This past Thursday night, we left on a weekend trip with his family. We left pretty late Thursday. We had already been driving for a few hours, and Chris gets hot and uncomfortable pretty easily, so he wasn't feeling too great. His dad went through a drive-thru, and as we were sitting in the parking lot eating, I asked if there was anything I could do to make him more comfortable. He had forgotten to unbuckle his own seatbelt, so I did it for him and just told him to relax and enjoy his food. His sister made some sort of comment about him getting coddled, but I took it as a joke and brushed past it. Fast forward to last night, while we were out at dinner, it was uncharacteristically warm in the little restaurant we chose. Chris had worn a hoodie with nothing underneath while I was wearing a t-shirt, so we went into the bathroom to switch. It wasn't a big deal until, when we sat back down, his sister said, "Looks like you're still getting the golden boy treatment, huh?" I'm usually not a confrontational person, but I was annoyed enough by the multiple comments. I said it's a little pathetic that you're almost 30 and you're still rehashing the same argument you had when Chris and I were 16 years old. She ended up going to wait in the car while we finished our meal. It's been tense since then, and while no one has brought it up, I'm not sure if I overstepped. Am I the a-hole? Edit, the two examples I gave are not regular occurrences. As I said in a comment, to me these are just instances of me being considerate of my significant other. Acts of service is big for me when it comes to expressing my love. He does the same for me, as we all should be doing for our partners.